Hello and welcome to Veggie Patch Ideas. Today we're going to cover everything you need to know about fleecing your vegetables, and we'll start with the square meter garden. So we've got 3 beds and we're coming into winter now and we're in for a cold spell, so it's time to get fleecing, and we'll go through each plant so you know exactly what you're doing and when you need to do it. The spinach, let's start with that. If you keep these fleeced over winter, you'll be able to harvest them, they'll be better. A hard frost will damage the leaves, which is what we don't want. If we get a fleece over them, absolutely no trouble. They'll get less water damage, better leaves, and will pick for longer. The rocket is pretty much bulletproof, but that could do with a fleece as well. And this is looking absolutely beautiful. And again, with the Swiss chard, if temperatures dip very, very low, we could see frost damage on these leaves. So for this bed, we want to protect it all. Then moving down to the lettuces in the far one. To get a good lettuce all through the winter, we need to fleece and fleece the lettuces. It'll stop any mildew or damp getting in. It'll make the leaves a lot better, easier to harvest, and we'll just be onto a winner. And again, with the Swiss chard at the back, get the fleece on and it will help get us through winter. Those beautiful leaves yet again. We have here the kale. Now, kale is literally bulletproof and it can go through any winter without any issues. However, the pigeons love this stuff, so if we fleece this, it will get a lot less pigeon damage and a bigger harvest. So your kales, they're also good to fleece. Now, if you have any carrots in the ground, or really this time of year, carrots, they can be fleeced at any point. So once they go in, fleece them to germinate, fleece them all the way through to harvest. If the ground freezes, that little bit of protection on the carrot will go a long way. It'll stop carrot root fly. It'll also stop the tops getting frost damage. It's just a good all-rounder. So for your carrots, get fleecing. Now, as for your broccoli, your Brussels sprouts, your cabbages and your kales, it is mainly to stop the cabbage white butterfly getting in there, laying their eggs, and then letting those caterpillars destroy everything. So the fleece is great for that. It also stops the pigeons, and that's the main reasons we fleece for brassicas. And again, the same goes for your turnips and your Swedes. Now, most of the fleeces you buy, this one for example, it was from Lidl here in the UK, and this is a perfect example of a shop or a supermarket bought fleece. It's a 17 GSM, so basically what that means, it's very, very thin, and it's pretty much the minimum protection you're going to put on your beds. You can get these anywhere from 17 to 30, and if you have extreme cold weather, you can even go up to a 50 GSM, which is for those very, very cold climates, and that's where you need to extend the season. So choose your fleece carefully. Here in the southwest, it's mild, so I go for a very light fleece, and it's just for these outdoor beds I'm going to be fleecing. I have no protection in the greenhouse, but I have a very, very good tip for you, so we'll get onto that right now. And so what if you do not have any frost protection in your greenhouse? It's completely unheated. This is what I do, and it's an old trick, but it's a good one. We get an old terracotta pot. Now this is huge, so this can put out a lot of heat, and what we want is a candle. Now this is a little tea light. It'll give us 8 hours of heat, and for a pot this size we could probably get three in there, 3 or 4. So we would light this and we would turn the pot upside down, maybe put it on a brick to get some air under it, but there's a hole in top, and that's the most important thing. Now this will heat up, the pot will just stay very, very warm, and we'll put all our temperature sensitive seedlings next to the pot. And if we are seeing very, very cold temperatures, this can mean the difference between seedlings gone or no seedlings, or a good harvest. And that's if we haven't got any fleece. If we have got fleece, we could fleece the whole lot and still put a few of these around the greenhouse just to bring that temperature up. It's a nice trick, and the old ones are always the best. Now, did you know you can use a fleece as well early on in the season, so in spring? And this is especially good for those plants that absolutely hate the cold weather. So we're talking about outdoor cucumbers, courgettes, squashes, pumpkins, anything like that. You can pop a fleece over them and it just keeps that soil warm, and it just gives them that little bit of stability as the growing season continues. So if you're in an area where spring is more like winter, you could get away with fleecing these vegetables, and it will pay for itself many times over. Now again, if you like to start off your French beans or your runner beans early, a late frost can be disastrous, so all your hard work goes to waste. So pop a bit of fleece on and it just stops those moments. Say if you're out in your polytunnel and you've got all your seedlings on the bench and you can't get there for a few days, but you've got a cold spell, it can mean disaster. So protect those early French beans and early runner beans and you're good to go. This also goes as a little trick for sweet corn. If a sweet corn loves warm soil, and if you haven't got any plastic around to cover the soil or get it up to temperature, you could use a fleece to get it established and get it off to that brilliant start. And remember, it's better to fleece early and save your plants than to rush round at the last minute, fleece late or a few days late after that cold spell hits, and it could mean disaster. So fleece early, be prepared. And just one more thing, when you're anchoring down your fleece on your beds, make sure it's well anchored. If we get a strong wind, it can lift up pretty much like a kite. So use the pegs, use bricks if you have to, or even dig some soil around a bank where the wind comes in most. That's one of the main things I see around the allotment, is they do the right thing, they can fleece it, but if you don't hammer it down enough or trench it in, it can just disappear. So get that fleece on and secure, and it will make all the difference to your crops. And if you haven't already, please think about subscribing. We've got loads of different things on this channel, and there's always something interesting to watch. Take a look at the channel pages, and I guarantee you'll find something you'll enjoy. We'll see you next time.